a really lovely winter salad for you today. I have to apologize. I filmed this video on the same day that I didn't realize my lapel mic wasn't working, so I've decided to just do a voiceover and crop the video down. So starting with a lovely vinaigrette, a very simple vinaigrette. It's going to go really well with all of these winter salad flavors. So I started off with some simple apple cider vinegar into the bowl, and now I'm adding some honey, which is going to act not only as a flavoring, but also as the emulsifier to bring our vinegar and our oil together. Now for the flavoring, I am opting for some beautiful citrus, in this case, a seedless navel orange. Citrus is very much a winter fruit, and I love the flavor of the bright orange against the bitter Radicchio, which is the lettuce we're using for this salad. I'm using the zest of one full large orange as well as the juice of only half of it because these are quite large, juicy oranges. Salt and pepper for seasoning. And then I'm opting to use a good quality olive oil here, but you could use any olive oil you have on hand, or if you prefer, you could use grapeseed oil or avocado oil. A quick whisk with my favorite French vinaigrette whisk, and then moving on to our next essential ingredient, which again, in my mind, is very much a kind of autumnal or wintry flavor, and that is pear. So for these, you could just use them raw, but I think for a little bit of extra flavor, I'm going to give these a little bit of a sear in some unsalted butter. So I'm using Bartlett pears here. These are fairly ripe pears, and I'm just going to cut them down into quarters or eighths, depending on the size of pear you have. Take the seed pack out and remove the stems, and then just in a little sauté pan with some unsalted butter, just a quick sear on both sides to give them a little bit of extra sweetness and a little bit of an interesting texture. Once those are done, set them aside to cool slightly. For a little bit of extra flavor as well as texture, I'm going to go in with some toasted hazelnuts. So just tumble in some hazelnuts into a dry pan over medium heat, toast until lightly brown, and then place on a clean kitchen towel. Rub the skins off, at least most of the skins, and then set those aside to cool as well. My winter green of choice here happens to not be green at all, but is in fact this gorgeous Radicchio, and this is one of my absolute favorite winter greens. It's the perfect type of bitterness, and the best way to serve this is very much in the Italian or French style, which is to separate the leaves whole as opposed to breaking it down. This looks so beautiful on a platter, so I've just removed the leaves whole, lovingly put them on this platter, and then I'm going to just place the slightly sauteed pears in and around the leaves, a light chopping for the hazelnuts, and then sprinkling those over top. And now for a big burst of flavor with some gorgeous and so delicious gorgonzola dolce. This is a slightly sweeter version of the typical gorgonzola, and I really do think it is an incredible blue cheese, particularly if you kind of like blue cheese, but you're looking to get more invested in it. It's a great one to start with. It adds so much flavor to this already delicious salad. Finish off with a drizzle of our delicious orange and cider vinegar vinaigrette, and use the vinaigrette sparingly. As is the rule with most Italian and French salads, you don't want there to be a pool of vinaigrette at the bottom of the bowl when you're done. Just a little bit kissed on each leaf. And then, as I mentioned, you can just pick up these leaves by hand with little bits of the gorgonzola, the hazelnut, and the pear, and take a big bite and enjoy. It is simply a beautiful to look at, but more importantly, delicious winter salad to enjoy. Give this one a try. Full recipe at enidgrace.com.